Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Mighty Nein time for episode 127, Sarsaparilla, Licorice, and Red Hots. I was almost not going to do a YouTube video. It is Friday morning. The live stream is tonight. But I figured, just in case people were confused, because in the Patreon hour and on the live stream last week, I said there may not be a live stream Friday. We might have to reschedule for Saturday because of Robert Englund. I said I wasn't sure if it was Friday or Saturday, but I was pretty sure we were going on Friday. Well, we talked about it, and I looked up the tickets, and it is Saturday. So we don't need to cancel the live stream tonight. So this video is for anybody who last minute thought Jay isn't doing a live stream tonight, it's tomorrow, but it really is tonight, Friday, 5:45, same time as always. I figured if you're watching this, you likely watch the other stuff where I said there might not be. So if you didn't see those, you wouldn't know anyway, and you jump on for Friday's live stream. So this is for those of you who watch the Patreon hour and the YouTube video and listen to everything I say. Everything as is. Tomorrow I see Robert Englund. I'll probably leave around 10 or 11 o'clock. But as far as this goes, we're only going to do 10 minutes. There's an hour and 40 minutes after the break. Caleb had to pee. Matt was ready to keep rolling. We're outside of the blueprints we have of this castle, Trent's place. We're outside. We're trying to figure out how to do it. We've pretty much gotten there. We were about to engage. Caleb was like, give me 60 seconds, I gotta pee. Then Laura Bailey was like, I gotta pee too. Ford, aka Travis, was like, I got a question for Matt, so you guys go pee so I can ask this question. And Matt was like, why don't we just take a break? We could take an early break and then run it out after the break. So even taking an early break, this is a very short episode. With the break and the intro deducted, 2.5 hours, you minus the Patreon hour, and everything, it leaves us an hour. That's barely an hour. So I'm only going to do 10 minutes. That will leave us an hour and a half. And if we hit the 50 likes, we'll have another 30 minutes. That gives us a solid 2 hours. That's where I like to be. Last we saw, though, besides Caleb needing to take a pee, we have Team Firestorm, which is Caleb, not Veth. They keep calling Veth not, and they're not being corrected, so I'm going to go with it when I want to. I'm going to call her both, but I missed not wearing my not shirt. We had Team Firestorm, which was Veth, Jester, and Caleb. Team Chaos with Caleb. Then we had Bo somewhere in the middle, kind of keeping an eye on things. They said you could ping her if you need any information of what is going on. And then we have Team Audi, which is Ford, Caduceus, and Yasha. So we're going to paint a door with squeaky or with greased hinges so they're not squeaky, and we're gonna try to pull some shenanigans. Let's see what happens. Sarsaparilla, Licorice, and Red Hots are the words, code words. That is the name of the episode. We're jumping in. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2. You want your own requested show or movie? There's a link in the description for Patreon. You can ask me to do so at a certain tier level. That's how we get thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Perseverance, My Hero Academia, Toriko, and Bleach. Winona Earp and The Shield just started. House of the Dragon Season 2 is finishing. Cobra Kai final season and Stranger Things final seasons very soon will end. So many other things. Jackie Chan movies every month. Check it out, full unedited. If not, episode 127, Mighty Nein time.
Pro Bowl.
What would you like to do?
What would you like to do?
For clarification,
Yes.
tree
Pro
line
Bowl.
to fence, 15 to 20 yards. From fence to structure is about
15.
60 yards.
Feet.
Sorry, feet.
Yep.
Feet.
And that's
Feet and
border
yards,
of
way
60
different. Cut it into
border
third for
is
feet.
along this edge and the other side.
Or yards, cut it
Roughly
into
60
third.
feet along the
Three
the
times as
side,
many
this
feet.
edge is probably closer to 70, but it's this specific structure is kind of nestled in the corner.
From the guards
The
that we
volume
can see that
got
are
way
patrolling,
different.
do they seem like they walk that 60
that's why.
foot space
That's
between
why.
the
My
wrought
bad.
iron and the structures in a full circle?
The ones you see right
Sorry
now,
about that. Let me
they do not
dive this
appear to
down.
be on
Kill
that
it.
path,
More
but
inner?
but who knows if they will? You know,
Fair enough.
you would know from.
That's good.
I think you and I can burn the building down.
You would assume that they probably at some point have to.
I'll err on the
I'll go
side
with
of caution, and I will adjust all of us to shift more
I'm
towards the
listening. I'm just
corner,
trying to
so that
find.
from wherever we
I had
are
to
on the tree line, we
update a
can
new
see
program,
down
and all the volume
the edge of the
changed.
building ahead of us and along the side.
Maybe that's still
outside
too
Okay.
loud.
45,
My
so
bad.
you can see both. There is the ability
Trial
to
and error.
turn the gate as a bonus action, so that we can turn it. So if somebody moves over here, I turn it so they can't see it.
Oh shit.
Once per
Oh
turn.
shit! I like it.
Cool.
Like
okay. Okay. Okay.
It's just got better.
We also got Caduceus gave us freedom of movement,
So
we got a lot. Oh,
Everyone has their freedom of movements cast.
Matt
1
just said it,
hour.
freedom of movement. I just want to make
situated in
sure
that
we
without
knew this.
concentration,
That's
which is
important
good.
because a lot of us got a lot of extra shit. 3 of us. I think it's all the Firestorm
What are we
crew.
doing?
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Caduceus, I'm assuming you don't have anything that would help me. Be more stealthy, not be seen, anything cool.
We're not going to do Marine Layer just yet, Team Audi.
Freedom of
'cause we don't
movement
need
gives
it.
us
Copy.
resistance.
Perfect.
I don't want to. I could be wrong. Correct me if I am. But it's like you can't get paralyzed, grappled.
What's your marine light?
You get an extra 5 feet of movement on magic spells or something, so you can't get shackled or anything.
I hope it doesn't drift this
Yeah.
direction.
Movement underwater, all
that was
sorts
a
of stuff.
That's okay. I'm good.
I've watched your Reed Richards get grayer at the moment.
One of my eyes is a little foggy.
Reed Richards, Mr.
You
Fantastic.
get your burn in your nose?
Oh my
Rely
god.
forward. You're ready. Very first minute, door is up, painting begins.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
This
All right.
We're only doing 10
gonna kick it
minutes,
off.
so let's get something kicking
3.
off.
Remind us that we
Like
have the
Ford
thing
said.
that you
2.
cast every once in a while.
You have the thing. Yeah, I will do it.
Don't
every
Don't forget to
fucking
check
time.
in.
I always remember.
I'll focus really, really intently, and I will
Larry,
cast my first
I'm on
6th
DuckTales.
level spell, Arcane Gate. And 10 feet to my right in the tree cover, facing the opening, facing towards the structure. So if you were facing the other way, you wouldn't see it. You see an archway sort of appear in the air, filled with fog, almost covering the surface of the
Caleb
portal.
just
It's a
broke
few
all his fingers.
a few inches off of the ground. It sort of floats, and it's opaque. You can't see through it. And I will put the other gate exactly where Caleb and Jester pointed out,
Right there?
5 feet from the wall,
Okay.
and I will face it just directly towards it.
All right. You watch as the fog
right.
that kind of holds that space suddenly dissipates like somebody had thrown a droplet into still water. And as it scatters outward, you see very close the stone wall in shadow on that side of the building.
That is so cool.
This is so cool, Ford.
Dig it. Good job for it.
Paint!
Can they hear us through the
Paint.
doorway too?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank the Wild Mother.
Paint! Young
Yeah,
woman, paint like
yeah,
the
yeah.
wind! While Jester's
like
painting,
we
I'm
said,
going to put
make
up
the
Detect
door
Magic
paint.
now and start 10 minutes
Jester's
of that
asking
going.
all sorts of
Okay.
questions. I
And
mean,
I'm
it
hoping
was
past that a
reasonable.
trace is still up for another like 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Yes, without trace.
You can roll either a dexterity or a performance check
With the
to
D4.
see the quality
I
of
think
your
what's
paint.
better for her? Dexterity, performance? I can't remember. One of them
I
is better
hate
for her.
having to roll for this.
One of them
the
I feel like
circle
is
is-
I hate the rules of the
significantly better.
game that I've played for 6 years.
The circle is 2 feet in diameter.
What's
if
that,
it ever
Mr.
comes
Natural
up,
One?
2 people
Because
could
we've
go
done
through
this
it if
before,
you need
and
to.
she's always said, well, I'm going to roll this. I think it's dexterity.
21.
21 is very good.
Very good.
That'll enable you to finish it within this last 10-minute period of time before your spell completes. About 6 or 7 minutes into you painting Caduceus, keeping watch off to the side, you do see one guard is starting to come from the southern side and approach towards the north edge, closer to the perimeter.
How-
Inside the
Inside the gate, but close to the gate, and would likely intersect between the structure and the...
I'm surprised
iron.
Caduceus didn't have
He
to
points
roll
it out, and I'll
for some
rotate
sort
the
of
door.
perception.
So it puts its back towards where that guard
I
could be.
quickly start painting grass a little bit higher to hide a little bit of the door.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Do we want to distract that guard or anything?
I think we just back off and let him walk
I
by.
think so too. I think just let him do his thing
Okay,
and hope
so
he
you
doesn't
so
see
you're
it.
now
Hope he
currently
doesn't notice anything.
drawing.
How far away is
The rest of you notice this while she's doing this. She is kind of leaning through the portal and painting on the wall. On the other side, by the where the structure is, you see like an arm and a shoulder that's just kind of
Painting.
floating in the middle of the air.
That's cool.
Pull her out, pull her out. The guard.
The portal itself is invisible, but anything that passes through is still visible.
So he can see an
You
arm
just
and
see
a-
this kind of faint
and
fog
a
image where the
hand
cross section
painting
is, and you
something.
just see the shoulder and a hand that is in the process of painting out a heavier portion of the door, doing the texture
We
on
gotta
it,
give her
the
a
gap
warning
between
to
where the hinges are
stop
up the
for a
top,
minute.
the kind of the pull part. It's looking really good, and while she's concentrating, you're not certain if she's going to finish before this guard arrives.
Just
Pull her out.
Pull her
Yeah.
out.
Pull her
I
out
reach
a
up, I
little.
grab the back
But
of
now
the
is
coat
it an
and I pull it back.
undone
So
image?
you get pulled back on it.
But now she's pulled out. Is the image undone
turn the door.
and more noticeable because she didn't
Everyone,
finish?
go ahead and make a stealth check, please.
We still have pass without a trace?
You would still have.
You would still have, because he
Great.
said for 10 more
29.
minutes, like barely, but we still got it. Pass without a trace. We should have
Crazy.
great stealth.
19.
Caduceus looked bad.
36.
Caduceus looked unhappy.
Said that with such disdain. Friendship.
Caleb rolled a 3, but still got a 15.
Plus 10.
10.
31.
Caduceus is a 10
16.
with the 10,
38.
so he was 0.
Okay.
Go ahead with your bad self.
You all hold your breath, kind of at this perimeter.
Caleb
You
rolls
can
a
just
3
hear
and still
the
gets a
ever so
15.
faint sound of the gate, just kind of like. Just it sounds like the faintest breeze at the proximity to you. The guard just kind of passes by, glances out into the woods, takes a bite of some like, looks almost like jerky or bark, some sort of a snack that he
Pocket
had in
bacon.
a pouch. Not very appetizing, like a dark brown, mealy texture.
Somebody say
Chews a bit,
gnarly pocket bacon.
and just continues walking.
Back the way he came.
All right.
No, just continuing on now to the western side.
But he's gone. He's out of
Or
our
the
hair.
eastern side, so he's now passing this way.
All right, we're good.
You get
But
to
now
a
we're
point where you
past
feel
without a
comfortable
trace.
that
It's
you'd
gonna
be out
end.
of sight of him. You jump in, and you finish up the artwork. As you're finishing up the art piece, you're getting close to the 10-minute mark, which is how long that gate
Stays up.
stays up. So as soon as you complete it, you finish the flourishes, you kind of watch for a second as the 2D image that you've done, well shaded as it is, kind of like sets in. It's like watching something 2D get pushed into 3D, and suddenly it's there. It's apparated.
Did you sign it? An artwork isn't done unless you sign it.
We gotta go.
Team Firestone, go.
Go.
Team
And
Firestone. I'll go first.
I'm gonna recast Pass Without a Trace on 3 of us.
I'm huddling close to you for
You
this
pass
jog
without a
in.
trace.
It'll probably go away as soon as you're 30
That's
feet away
okay,
from me.
even just for the sprint across.
Okay, I'll jump in first.
Okay.
Crossbow drawn.
All right. So, you pull the
We're getting
trapdoor
close to the
open,
10 minutes.
and it is darkly lit inside, like very, very minimal light.
Look at Yash, or
As you
Ashley
step and
bundling
leap into the
herself up in
space,
that hoodie.
the first one in, make a perception check.
I'm not good at that.
Holy shit.
Perception 10.
Oh, come on.
10.
Ah, you bastard.
Looks pretty safe.
Holy shit.
Do you stand right there?
Rifle. Yeah.
The inside or do you
Riddled
just
I
with
open
think
it?
I'm
bullets.
inside the building, yeah. Yeah, I'm inside the building.
Imagine
Okay.
Veth pops
guess
you
I'll
with
come
her
in.
crossbow and just
Clear.
riddled.
Clear.
I'll go in last. You go. No, no.
Yep. All right. I start crawling in.
Okay, so you go into the space there.
Do you see
Look,
anything?
look, look, look. Yes.
Make a perception
Looking.
check.
It's 15 people.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Nice.
15
Well, that
dudes
should give
right
us a
there.
very good idea.
So,
You see this door being drawn the last 10 minutes?
to the
Natural
immediate
20.
right of you, you see
Gotta give us
the doorway that leads
some good
towards
stuff.
the kind of central chamber of the structure. The secondary doorway beyond that leads towards the basement that is where your quarry is. And the rest of this length of hallway in the back, you can see there's a handful of tables and chairs. It looks like some sort of like a simple roll desk of some kind. But the room is empty.
I have detect magic up. Is anything going off?
Currently, no.
No.
All right, good stuff. Come on. Jester's turn. Last but not
As
least.
she goes in, I scale
of
the
the
wall
Firestorm
and try and get
crew.
the most out of my 30 feet of Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Yeah, Bo is the middle girl. I see the
Naruto.
middle man.
That's really bad.
She's the
Rolled a
middle
two.
woman. The middle beast.
12.
It's already failed.
A 2.
It's tough.
Unarmored move, and I can climb walls.
You can climb walls. That's part of a monk thing.
Part of a monk, yeah. Wall climb.
Don't you add
That's-
10 and then
Don't you get 10 and
I can just climb walls. I'm just a monk.
No,
I'm just a monk. Just a monk. Just a simple monk. Yeah, that
Runs
runs
like a free
at
climber.
like ridiculous speeds, can leap like the Hulk over snow.
The just got laid modifier.
Yeah, I just got laid on.
That's an
Add
advantage.
a d12.
where's that ability again?
Yeah,
That
climbing
is the
12 for
Unarmored
getting laid
movement, the
modifier.
water and walls. I can walk across water and I can run up walls.
to move along vertical surfaces. You know what? Then yeah, you don't even need to make that check.
All right.
But do make a stealth check for me,
You
please.
simple
Do I still
monk.
get Pass
you.
Without a Trace?
You-
Then?
You would because you are right behind where she is entering it.
Great.
And that
30
worked out.
total.
And Bo, good on her. She said, "Do pass
With
without
no
a trace
sound.
just for this
the rest
moment."
of you watch
and it
as
worked.
Beauregard just vertically up at the top.
Makes sense.
And I'm just gonna like tumble roll and flatten onto the roof.
I love it.
Yeah, they're all sunbathing.
No,
They're all sunbathing on the roof.
not 15.
Perennial.
But there is one.
There is one.
You roll over and look just to your left, and you see a guard that is currently kind of perched on the edge, looking over down into the courtyard with a heavy crossbow kind of in his lap.
All right, everybody, that is it. We're already over 10 minutes. I just wanted to conclude what was going on there. We had the Firestorm crew going through. I was going to stop it there, but then Bo was like so ready to go. I'm like, all right, what could happen here? Well, what could happen here? Bo scales the wall because she could run up walls and on water, lands on the roof. I love how she did it. She does like a tumble and flattens herself out. It is what I am envisioning what you would do in this situation. So I love it. She also made it a point to be like, Jester, pass without a trace me. Even though you guys are going your own way, I will be with you momentarily. And it probably did help a decent amount. I mean, she rolled good too, but regardless, I like that she's thinking like, you never know, give me a little bit, even if it's for like a minute or a second, it could help. And it did. It did give her some sort of aid. There's nothing where we went, meaning the Firestorm crew, but Bo is now on the roof with one guard perched. But I feel like with the speed of Bo and the fact that it's only one dude, if handled properly, we could take this dude out and not have a problem, but we need to be able to do that. And that is what we'll do in the live stream. Besides that, I mean, that 10 minutes was pretty solid, honestly. We were able to throw up the gate, buy Ford, paint what we needed to paint, almost got caught, but he was like, you guys would see this, and let Jester know and pull her back through, and the guard went by, and we were able to finish. Rolls were decent. Pass without a trace definitely helped. Caduceus rolled a 0. What did he roll? A 10? Oh, he rolled a 10. But he gets 10, so he rolled a 0. Or whatever he rolled, he probably had negative modifier. Caleb gets a 15. Didn't matter. We're all good. Bo is on the roof. This is where we start the live stream. So if you were confused about tonight because of what I said about Robert Englund, it is tonight, 5:45. We're doing the live stream as usual. So if you didn't see this, I'm assuming you didn't see other things and you would have just assumed it is Friday anyway. But if you're saying this, then you are somebody who stays on top of things, and we will be 5:45 tonight. I'll see you then. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2. You want your own requested show or movie? There's a link in the description. You can ask me to do so on Patreon at a certain tier level. That's how we get thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Purse of Interest, My Hero Academia, Toriko and Bleach, Winona Earp and The Shield, Jackie Chan movies every month, House of the Dragon Season 2, final seasons of Cobra Kai and Stranger Things going on now or soon. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!